Hi! Welcome back to my channel, Teddies and Smileys. First off, thank you so much for helping me hit 9,000 subscribers. Let's go! I don't even know what I'm gonna do when we hit 10,000, but I do know I'm planning to get a new device. Don't know when, and I don't know how, but I'm definitely gonna get one because playing and editing on my phone is getting harder every day. Also, I've been getting a lot of friend requests lately, and I truly appreciate all of you, but I might have to stop friending people for now. I just can't keep up with all the requests. Shout out to the person who recommended this video. Sorry it took a while. This was supposed to be uploaded yesterday. Let's just say I took a little break, and that break ended up being way too long because a lot of my friends wanted to hang out with me. So yeah, sorry about that. But don't worry, this video is not rushed. It's fully edited, and I took my time with it. Let's dive in. Phineas and Ferb was a show my brother used to watch, and at first, I didn't really care for it, but the one thing that caught my attention was Perry the Platypus. His secret agent life was actually pretty cool, and that's what got me into watching the show more. Over time, I started noticing some weird things, especially about Phineas and Candace's dad. I always thought that brown-haired guy, this one right here, was their real dad, but turns out, he's not. Their actual dad has never been shown in the series. Ever. I never really thought about it until someone in the comments asked me to make a video about it, so now that I've looked into it more, it's honestly kinda strange. Let's dive in. Okay, so this is just a theory. We don't actually know if any of this is true. But here's what I think based on what I've found and observed. Phineas and Candace's biological dad is a mystery that the show never really explains, and there's probably a reason for that. From what I can tell, he might have been emotionally or verbally abusive, especially toward Candace, who is older and likely experienced more of their dad's harsh behavior. There's a scene where Candace is watching TV and suddenly looks away. Some fans believe she was watching her parents argue. That moment seemed to leave a big impact on her, and her favorite TV character became a source of comfort during a tough childhood. Candace used to be curious and creative like Phineas, but over time, her creativity got shut down, possibly because their dad would constantly tell her to stop. Now, Candace acts strict and bossy, always trying to get her brothers in trouble, which could be a learned behavior from how she was treated. Meanwhile, Phineas, who probably didn't really know their dad, is still full of imagination and creativity, unaffected by that emotional damage. What's really interesting is that their dad has never been shown or seriously mentioned in the show, not even in episodes like the Star Wars, where they only briefly mention his name but don't give any details. Maybe their dad was so bad that their mom wanted to protect her kids from knowing about him. Candace and Phineas don't even share his last name. Instead, they have the last name of a brown-haired dude, who isn't their biological dad but the man who stepped in and basically rebranded the family. Overall, it seems like Candace carries most of the emotional scars from their dad and the parents' fights, which shaped her into the strict, justice-seeking sister who's always trying to stop her brother's creativity. This theory explores the hidden emotional layers behind Candace's personality and the secret family story that the creators don't really talk about. By the way, guys, this is just a theory. You don't have to believe everything I say. It's okay to have your own opinions and thoughts. I totally respect that. If you think this is wrong or if you've actually heard a different version of the story, feel free to leave your feedback in the comments. I'm open to hearing it. This theory is based on what I've researched and noticed from watching the show, and that's what led me to this idea. But again, I don't know if it's true or not. This is just a theory. Okay, so Candace thinks Phineas and Ferb shouldn't be allowed to do all those crazy inventions because, they're not supposed to anyway. She's always trying to get them in trouble. And honestly, it gives me weird strict dad vibes, girl, chill out. But if you really think about it, maybe she got in trouble for dreaming or being creative too, and now she's just putting that on her brothers. That's probably why she's so strict and always trying to stop them. It's not just because she's annoying, It's probably deeper than that. Okay, I'm gonna end there because honestly, there's not much else to say about that. All I'm saying is their dad probably did something bad to Candace or their mom, or something that just destroyed the family, which made him leave, or maybe he passed away. Who knows, it's just a theory. So yeah. Now I'm gonna move on to shoutouts because we've got some shoutouts for people who wanted to be in it. I see y'all in the comments. Okay, I'm done with the shoutouts. If you didn't see your name, it's probably because you didn't comment. Can I get a shoutout on my last video? I usually only give shoutouts to people who actually ask. So if you still want one and didn't get one yet, just comment on this video. Anyway, I gotta talk about this one thing real quick. So someone made this hate account just to tell me to quit YouTube. Like they kept saying the same thing over and over, then made a community post saying go and die Mimi and Mimi loves JJ, one should die. First of all, what's wrong with you? I was literally in the living room with my mom and dad talking about my YouTube, and then I open YouTube Studio and I see that. My mom and dad saw it too. Like, wow. Why would you even post that? It's so messed up. I didn't even do anything to deserve that. I feel like people just hate me for no reason. I'm actually trying. I post, I edit, I make my own thumbnails, and now people are saying I copy Winter Slaven thumbnails. Girl, no, I don't. Me and her are not the same. Our thumbnails look different. Mine are darker and hers are more soft and bright. She uses different colors than I do, and I don't even clickbait. I always make sure my thumbnail matches my video, so stop saying I'm copying. What's really funny though is the person who made that hate account is actually subscribed to my friend Lucky Luna. Like what? That's why I'm starting to think it might be someone I know. But also like, why would they do that? It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, I am okay, and I'm just grateful that people have my back. Like, someone had told me about the hate account before I even checked out their channel. I'm not gonna put you on here, but if you know who you are, just know that you're amazing. Thank you, and I just wanna end the video off with a bye, and I hope you have a nice day or night, and I'll see you guys next time.